single dad.
In the early days of man, created in a lab.
Science.
A pack of wild dogs to aid us in our fight.
Attack the mayor now.
We'll defy racial wars. Plus the greatest project down.
A sacrifice to something planet must be made to save our phones. I'll fight that bitch in court for custody of my son.
He's 23.
Something planet, you're my golden boy. What have we done? What have we done? I murdered my only son. SomethingPlanet.com has just begun.
Something Planet was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Something Planet Podcast, episode number 527.
Sure.
Welcome to it. I'm your host, John J., and with me are my friends,
Hi. Hey.
JJ and Jerod. JJ
buddy?
Curry, Jerod Walker, the JJs of Comedy.
JJs of Comedy.
We're all the
Jared
JJs
Jackson
of
Walker,
Comedy.
JJ Curry, John J. Murray.
Yeah. We should do a tour.
We should. I've been saying this for years. We should do the JJs of Comedy.
People will love us.
Yeah.
We'll kill.
Yeah, I was going to say.
John Jacobs.
Yeah, John Jacobs.
Jerod Walker.
Jared Walker. Jared
Jared-
Jackson. Yeah, Jared
Jared
Jackson Walker.
Jared Jackson Walker, JJ Curry, John J. Murray,
Jay
Legend, and we can get Jimmy Walker,
Jimmy JJ Walker.
Jimmy Good Times, JJ Walker. Well, yeah, we won't like him,
No.
but
yeah.
he can close the show.
Well, every show needs a villain.
Yeah. No, we could do, I mean, he could probably get us into theaters.
That's true.
I feel like me and him have to physically fist fight for the name of JJ.
I think you're the up and coming JJ. He's old news JJ.
So,
We don't dynamite no more.
Yeah, we don't know. Nobody says.
What up, though?
Yeah, we say what up though.
I like my role as the white JJ Walker.
Yeah. Like twice as white, half as racist.
That's true. Still racist though.
Still a little racist.
Still a little racist. But that's the white. Can't purge that completely. Yeah.
We are here. This is the end of June.
End of June.
We're glad to have you back in town, JJ. You've been spending some time up in the Golden Big Apple. Is that what they call it?
I don't know, it stinks. Though.
Yeah. The
It
stinky
smells
apple.
like piss. A lot of piss.
It smells like piss, weed, and curry.
And curry.
Yeah,
And,
it's
that's,
a
and that one's
confusing
your
science.
fault.
No, not just JJ Curry.
Oh,
dude.
okay.
I just realized I didn't have your mic on. I'm sorry.
Oh, real? See?
Oh, so
I
he's
knew
been
I wasn't
talking this whole
tripping.
time,
I know I wasn't tripping. I was like, I don't hear you.
giving us gold.
Yeah, no, I thought I heard it in my headphones, but I guess it was picking up on Jared's shit. We're still working out this new system, guys. And guess what?
Yeah.
David's going to come and change it again next week. So we're going to have
Yeah.
a completely new system again next week.
That's true. And we will continue to be unprofessional.
We're going to continue to be unprofessional. We do have some fun announcements coming up, but first let's talk about the big city.
Yeah.
No, we don't need to talk about
The
that.
You don't
big
want to talk
stinky
about
apple.
it?
It's
How's
not.
the comedy scene? Are you digging it? Or are you not?
It's a scene. Let's say that.
Yeah, I love
It's
the
the
one-word review of just.
Yeah, it's the scene. It's the same thing as anywhere else, though. It's like it's like a percentage wise. It's like for every one good comic, it's probably 10 bad ones.
At least,
At
right?
least 10, right? So New York, big city. So you probably run across maybe 20 good comics.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's probably about 20 good comics in there.
And then
No,
like,
there's got to be at least 50 good comics.
it's at least 50.
But I mean, half of those 50 are on the road.
Already
at
on the
any given
road,
time.
probably
Yeah.
big famous. So like,
Yeah.
So it's probably like 30.
Not
that's-
counting the guys that are like
already on
actually
TV.
touring and
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
TV and
That's
stuff
top
like that.
10%.
Okay, so that means
Yeah.
there's about 500 terrible open micers.
I've even.
There's
got to
be more than that.
It's
No,
got to be
yeah.
more than 500. It
Yeah.
have got to be.
Got it. It was
Because
definitely-
you won't even bump into the same bad comic the same month.
That's
So it's
true.
just-
That's how many mics there are.
Yeah.
There's a lot of mics. There's like, you can for as many mics there are, there's not enough people taking advantage.
Well, I like the little mini Tampa community you guys started
Oh
setting
yeah,
up
yeah,
over
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Tell
Tampa
me,
Deep.
tell me a little bit about that, because
Oh.
yeah, I've been seeing like like Tampa comedians doing shows in Queens and Brooklyn and stuff
yeah.
like that.
Jared Waters, John Jacobs, Farzan,
Maradi,
JJ
Sean
Curry,
me,
Sean
Sean
Harper,
Harper,
Kai.
Kai Saunders.
Kai Saunders.
They had another guy out there named Tony Fats. I don't know if you guys remember him.
I remember Tony Fats.
I don't never really met him, but I know the name.
Yeah, so we're all up there, and it's funny because like when you see people, you're being newer to the city. When I got on the show, people were like, "Where you from?" And I was like, "Tampa," and they
baby.
instantly were just like, "Oh, you guys are great."
Yeah.
And it's like you guys, because the funny thing is like
We used to have a really bad reputation like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then now we actually have a good reputation.
Yeah, because the people who was putting up reputation of us ain't doing it no more.
Yeah,
So it's-
exactly. Yeah,
it was
the
like-
bad ones that
yeah,
were
it was
like,
like-
I'm from Florida.
Well, we also are fighting the people are garbage here,
Yeah.
but you know,
Yeah,
the
audiences-
comedians are gold. Like we're
Audiences
garbage
are
people.
garbage.
Yeah, but good comedians.
You know, I,
I
mean,
think
there's
after-
some good audiences here. Like I was on Johnny B show last night, and we were talking about like how Side Splitters is like it's like pretty reliable that you're gonna have a
yeah.
crowd that wants to be
Yeah.
there.
No, when I say garbage people, I mean we have good audiences. We have good crowds.
But no, if
garbage
you go to
people.
other clubs that are largely papered, the audiences are not
Yeah.
That's
very
true.
fucking
That's
good.
also
Yeah.
true.
This
Because
is-
those are tourists also.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's papered rooms or large papered rooms. That's like what I go to sleep and have a nightmare about.
Yeah.
It's like a 300 plus all papered room.
Yeah, well, we didn't sell the tickets, but we gave them all of them out. Like,
Yeah,
nah,
but we're sold out.
sold
we,
out, like,
we sold 10
nah,
tickets,
sold
but
out.
we're sold out.
they don't even know who they came to see. Like,
You're
it's
not,
just-
there's no money, so you're not getting paid.
Yeah.
but we're gonna take all the food.
So how are all those guys doing? I'm trying to get.
Oh, they're doing great. Jerod Waters is the fucking man. That's the
Yeah.
godfather. I'm like to the point where like even the year before I even got there, I was doing comedy festivals. And people were like, "You from Tampa?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then they were like, "Do you know Mr. Waters?" I'm like, "Why are y'all
Mister?
calling him Mister?"
Because I think that's his Instagram
yeah,
name.
it's just like he's basically like the Godfather, man. You got to go see him if you want to do anything.
He's doing like 8 spots a night.
8 spots an hour, probably. Just my man stay moving. I
true.
tried to follow him one night, and that's when I realized my lungs weren't doing too.
That's
good.
what I realized eventually after visiting Jerod Waters in New York a couple times of why when he would send comedians to me from New York, why they thought I was very important. I was like, why do these people think I'm important? I was like, oh, because Jared said I was.
Yeah, he was saying.
You run Tampa Comedy.
Yeah, they'll
was
be like,
saying-
yeah, Jerod Waters tells me to like basically run Tampa Bay comedy. I'm like, no, I don't.
He was saying me like hey, they gonna be in the South for. They gonna be in the South for like 2 weeks. JJ, hook them up. I'm like, all right. Well, area of the South you gonna be at? I'm gonna be here. I'm like, reach out to this person. Reach out. It's like, man, you very connected. I'm like, no, just poor.
Yeah. Well, you started in like the center of the
Yeah, the
South.
Panhandle. We had
yeah.
the Panhandle, Florida.
Yeah,
Fort
that's
Walton
kind of
Beach,
like
Pensacola.
that's kind of like the middle of the South, or
Yeah, I
the middle of
was-
the deep South, anyway.
Yeah, I won't even consider. Yeah, it's probably middle of the
Panhandle's
South.
deep South.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's like the last part. It's like right before you get to New Orleans, and then you start getting that little bit of Alabama in there, that Mississippi. It gets
Yeah, that,
cruddy.
The Florida
that
Bama
little,
scene,
yeah, we talked about this with Law on the last episode because he started at Auburn basically. So
wow.
yeah, so he started in the deep South as well. It's just how different it is.
It's funny, man. It's literally
That weird little part of Alabama with the coastline.
yeah.
like-
And it's funny because like even being in New York, talking to people who I can tell who started comedy in New York versus people who didn't start comedy in New York.
yeah. How
just-
can you tell?
It was just something about the material. Just in New York, comics that started in New York.
Oh, they all have like jokes about
Quick.
the subway.
It's not even that. Not even joke. Not even about the subject matter. It was about. It was always quick and to the point. Quick.
Quick,
But it was
yeah.
like that. And then you see people who can just do their full time on one subject. And I was
Right,
like,
right.
oh,
well, that's
you
like a
guys don't know how to
Southern
build-
comedian.
Yeah,
is
Southern
like I'm
comics-
gonna talk for a while
Yeah,
and
we're
tell
gonna
a
have
story.
fun for 3 minutes and we'll
Yeah.
get this joke out. Yeah,
Yeah, it's not just all punchlines.
That's a good point. Yeah, that we talk slow down here.
yeah. We talk slow because we enunciate things.
Yeah.
Jared likes to really set the scene before he gets
do.
to any punchlines.
People, I gotta explain myself. That's
yeah,
the
it's like,
problem.
I gotta
is
explain myself.
I gotta explain myself. They're not gonna get it if I just say like I'm too insecure for things. They're gonna be like, what does that mean? And I'll be like, I can explain exactly why I'm not insecure.
I have to
Here's
explain
a punchline.
for 8 minutes
Yeah.
of why I'm insecure about this.
Yep. But they get on board. I get them on board. That's
do.
That's the thing.
You do.
Give them a very long warning before they get on the train.
I gotta let them know.
So
This-
many
what you're
doors
about-
gonna pop open.
Yeah. What I'm about to do is weird.
So I had my 14th wedding anniversary.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
This week. I think it was 14. Yeah,
How's it,
2010.
how's it feel to be in love?
It feels pretty nice.
No, nice.
I think my wife's okay too.
Must be nice.
Heyo!
I hear going home with somebody.
Yeah.
Got somebody waiting on you.
Somebody who cares
Yeah.
if you're around.
We
Must
we
be
actually
nice.
had a really spectacular experience at a very fancy like gourmet restaurant.
What do you do?
Huh?
Where would you go?
We went to it's a place called the Restorative. So it's like a fancy gourmet restaurant, you know. Imagine like something that you would see like on the Bear or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And except it's in a strip mall in Dunedin, over by the gas station. And it's weird that it's there. I don't know where these guys came from.
Just like the
but-
Bear.
Yeah, but they're fantastic chefs in this restaurant, and they change the menu every single week.
Just like
Okay.
the Bear.
They only have like 3 or 4 things on the menu. They
3
have,
or 4 things?
yeah, well, they only have like 2 entrees,
So what they
and then
call
maybe
it, so
like
it's a
3
limited-
appetizers.
Limited menu.
Yeah, limited menu.
Limited menu? Okay.
Changes every week.
Okay.
So you can, if you show up there, you're never gonna get the same thing twice, probably.
But it's always going to be good.
But it's always gonna be amazing.
I'm okay. So what was on there the week you got there?
So there was a bunch of stuff. There was a couple of different.
Don't say a
types.
bunch of stuff and then say it was a
No, it was like
limited.
4 appetizers. I think. I think
Okay.
they had 2 different kinds of pastas,
Okay.
and then they had a scallops dish, which Leah is allergic to scallops, so we couldn't
I
have
love
that.
scallops.
I know the scallops dish sounded really good.
Is that the fishy shell thing?
Yeah, the little round things.
I
Little
never had
savory
one.
marshmallows.
I don't eat anything that live in water.
You just had tuna
Oh,
fish
tuna,
for
yeah,
lunch.
that-
Yeah,
that
what are you
don't
talking
live,
about? You had a
yeah.
poke bowl.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I don't.
You had a
if
bowl
it-
of raw tuna.
I had fish. I don't eat anything outside of fish.
You don't eat the
I don't eat
weird
anything.
stuff,
I don't
the
eat the
shellfish.
weird thing. Shellfish. I don't
Shellfish,
even
see?
know if it have a shell.
See, I'm the
Are you
opposite.
allergic to shellfish?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's a good
yeah,
reason to
yeah,
not
yeah.
eat them. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm the opposite of JJ. Is that I love shellfish. I'm not a big fan of fish.
Yeah. Well.
We had to talk him into trying raw tuna,
What?
True. Yeah.
and then he liked it.
Oh, that's why you asked me. Do I know what a poke bowl
Yeah,
was?
yeah,
Yeah.
Well, because I said I don't want you. If you had never eat it, I don't want you to show up and like, why is this raw?
No.
You thought he was gonna get what did you think he was gonna get, like a tuna melt?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what he thought poke was if you never had. Because if I had never had
Yeah,
poke
you didn't know
before,
either.
and people were like, "We got to go to this poke place," and then when I show up, it's like, "Oh, it's all uncooked fish." God damn it!
It was. I'm a
Tricked
quite-
again.
I just call it sushi bowl.
Sushi bowl.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
like the-
Poke is like that's like a Hawaiian term.
Yeah.
That's where that
Yeah.
comes from. They made that up in Hawaii, but it's basically like their version of sushi.
Yeah. I just had, like I said, I had to read because I had to make sure it don't have fucking crab meat or fucking shrimp.
Yeah,
in it,
yeah. You don't want to
because-
swell up at
yeah,
the
I'm
restaurant.
trying to- I got my EpiPen though.
Oh, that's
To
good.
keep that thing on me.
A lot of people can't afford those.
Oh, VA.
Yeah, VA healthcare.
Also, I have another one at my ex house. Kind of needed to get that back though.
You gotta get that back. Well, that's, in case she poisons you.
Yeah, well, just in case she tries.
Yeah.
I just want to be there when you need me. Like,
Just have it like strapped under the bed. Just like. Yeah. So we ended up going. We went with a thing called nudie. It was
Okay.
a potato pasta stuffed with ricotta cheese,
Okay,
and then
That sounds good.
but they do sound good.
it is
Yeah, you put ricotta in anything.
ricotta is delicious. That's what they put in calzones.
The soft cheese.
The
Yeah,
soft
the soft
cheese
cheese.
in
Lasagna.
calzones, yeah, and lasagna as well.
Lasagna.
Yeah, so it was,
Lasagna.
and then it was covered
Lasagna?
in fried herbs.
Fried herbs.
So they pan fried these herbs and
Like
made them like a
arugula?
little crispy, and then so it was like crispy fried herbs on top of that.
It's like arugula.
I don't know what herbs they were. I don't know. I didn't ask.
And parsley.
I just ate it.
Well, some fresh thyme.
This
I don't
time
know.
they
It was very fragrant, and I ate it pretty quickly.
okay, nice.
Also-
So was it a big meal or was it like a very?
It's like
Typically
a
they don't. I feel like
sensible meal.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't want you to take home any leftovers because they don't want it presented that way. You know, they want it presented exactly how they give it to you.
I
and
just
that's
don't
how
want
they
nobody to
you
give
eat
me
it.
one bite and be like delicious.
So it's
No,
like it was,
I got full off of it, but
okay.
you know, the plate was completely empty.
Yeah, so it's like
Okay.
it was like that movie The Chef, but they didn't murder you.
Yeah, I didn't get murdered at the end.
I
Yeah.
I just watched that movie for the first
It's a
time.
good movie.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it yet?
No.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, watch it.
you should watch it.
Yeah, you'd like it.
Everybody keeps saying it. Yeah, but I got spoiled early on. So
Of course.
well,
Well,
because somebody posted something on Facebook and I got spoiled early on, so then I didn't want to watch it.
the thing is, I don't even spoiling me ain't even bad because I can pretty much figure out what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
When I first heard that movie, I was like, "Oh, let me guess.
It's gonna be murder.
yeah, it's gonna be people murdering, probably
Well,
eating people."
They made
Like,
that
it's-
pretty clear from the trailer, honestly.
Yeah, it's like, "Oh, fuck you, rich
I
people."
hadn't even seen the trailer. I was
Oh.
because somebody told me to just watch it without watching the trailer.
Those people are dumb. People say, watch it. You don't need to know anything.
Oh,
No, just
I
watch-
do that all the time, Larry. I don't know anything about a movie, and
No, I'm not saying doing that is dumb. I'm saying people who say to do that.
Yeah.
That's dumb. Just like watch the trailer so you know what you're getting into.
I don't know, man. Sometimes you need the trailer. Sometimes you
Yeah,
need to know that
exactly.
prequel.
But anyway, I didn't even get to the best part of this meal.
Okay.
The best part, the main
Best
course,
part
we both
of
got
the meal.
Wagyu sirloin.
Both got
Have you ever heard of a
Steak.
Wagyu steak?
That's the top 5 steak, isn't it?
Yeah, that's like Kobe beef,
yeah,
where they
Kobe.
feed it beer and they massage
It's a
it.
happy cow.
It's a happy cow
Treat
and
it to
very
a good
fatty.
life. They put VR goggles on the cow.
Yeah,
He got that moon. He's singing his
they
moon.
jerked him off every
Yeah.
once in a while,
God, wish.
just massaging and
Yeah.
hand jobs.
He was like, maybe we shouldn't torture all these animals.
Yeah, it's like ethical veal.
It is like ethical veal, and I don't. Yeah, we should treat all the cows like this, you know, to thank them for their
Hey,
service.
cuz,
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah, they taste better when we help them.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
So it was that Wagyu, and then we had it was like a savory pastry on the side, stuffed with like mushrooms and corn.
That sounds so good.
That sound now corn and mushroom don't sound like
It sounded weird, but
like
it
a weird
tasted
combination.
really
Was it
good.
like I want to say like not a jam, but like a
No, it was
like a
actually
filling?
it was like a filling. Yeah,
okay,
it was interesting.
okay, and then no dessert.
And then for dessert, we had chocolate cake with orange sorbet and some other kind of frozen ice cream type thing.
I love sorbet.
Sorbet is dope.
I don't even really know what it
It's
is.
frozen fruit.
It's just cold.
Yeah.
And
Just
it
cold-
tastes good.
Cold.
Did you
cold
say frozen fruit too?
Yeah, it's like something like that.
Yeah, frozen fruit.
It's
Just
not quite ice cream, but
No.
it's like ice fruit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so this was like one of those like dinner experiences that you gotta pay a bunch of money for it.
I figured.
It is,
Yeah.
it's like $80 a plate, I think.
Sorbet is one of those things that's fancy and
But I mean,
trashy
you know,
at the same
with-
time. You know what I mean?
It is a
Like it's like if you go to the restaurant, that's high quality, but you can also get it at the gas station.
yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, they basically gave us a whole bottle of wine for like the price of 2 glasses.
Nice.
So that was nice, and they also gave us 2 free glasses of champagne to say happy anniversary.
Oh. So you let them know ahead of time. You were definitely
Yeah,
Thanks,
yeah, they have
anniversary
like
dinner.
the fancy reservations where they ask questions. You know,
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah.
like is
Why
this
are
for
you
any
coming to
special
eat?
event?
Is this for a special event? Are you allergic to
Yeah.
anything?
Are you
Yeah.
running for political office? Did you
Yeah.
tell them you were a veteran and demanded a
a
some type-
veterans discount?
Yeah, veterans
no,
discount.
I did not.
Did you ask them if they support the troops?
I was like, do you support the troops?
Yeah.
Do you support the fucking troops?
Take 20% off.
You support the
I've been working on a new support the troops joke because I went to a place where they had a sign that said, "We support the troops" above the bar. And I was like, oh, well, that's nice. I was like, how do you guys support the troops? And then the girl who was at the bar was just like, we just do.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Did you not see the sign?
I'm like, oh, just the sign?
Just a sign.
Like,
That's how
oh,
everybody. That's how I feel about anybody. Oh,
I thought I was going to get a free slice of pizza or something.
man, look. Don't get me started. Back in them days when they had the football players taking the knee, and they're like, "We support the troop. We support the troop." It was one of those worst time ever. I'm like, "Oh, you just don't like black people." Like it's just,
Yeah.
it's like you don't support the troop. Like, sir, I was a troop.
Yeah, like, what are you talking
It's
about?
like what? Like get by.
It's
say.
well, I think I forget who said it. There was somebody came on the show and said it's just basically like taking the knee at a football game was protesting murder. That's all it was.
That's all they were.
It was like protesting people getting away with
murder.
actual murders.
And then everybody was like, "No, you're disrespecting." And I'm like, "No, it's just murder."
Also, the knee thing was invented by a special forces soldier.
Yeah.
The special forces soldier contacted Colin Kaepernick, the football player, and was like, "Hey,
Hey, can you
I think
take
it would
a
be
knee?"
more respectful if you took a knee
Yeah.
instead of just sat."
Yeah.
And
And
then he
that
was
was
like,
like,
"I
yeah,
agree with
I
that,"
agree with
and then
that.
he and then he did it.
And then he still got yelled at. It was like,
Yeah.
"What are you talking about?"
Well, people
Yeah.
are dumb. Yeah. Like, you need to support the troops. Well, troop told me to do this. Not
The
like
troop
that.
told-
Don't
no,
support them
no,
like
Yeah,
that.
don't. You're doing it
Like,
wrong.
you stand up for him. We're like,
Yeah.
"No, he told me to take a knee."
Yeah, I'm doing what the troop actually wants. That's how more supportive can I be?
Put it over your bar.
Just
Well,
put it hang a sign.
We're into politics right now, so I guess we could do. I guess we can do the Soy Boy Power Hour. We got to comment on it because it just
I guess it's true.
the debate just happened last night. So
Oh
we,
yeah,
we
that
can,
did happen.
we can spend a few minutes on this.
Yeah! It's the Soy Boy Power Hour, featuring liberal cucks, beta boys, edamame, and treating women like human beings.
Hey, that girl's hot. I'm gonna approach her on the street.
Think again. Come on, boys. It's time to cook clean and start our own microbrewery. I love IPAs.
It's pretty loud. Yeah, I haven't heard this one in a while. That's good.
Yeah, we haven't played the Soy Boy Power Hour in a while,
Yeah.
but we haven't talked about politics in a while because I've been
I know.
fucking
And-
sick of it.
End of an era. Bringing
Yeah.
it back.
Bringing it back.
And
Well,
And just like America, none of us watched the debate, and we're all uninformed about
and
it.
now we're all none of
I-
us. Well, that's what I wanted to point out was that none of us watched it, and we
No.
don't actually care that much.
No.
This is probably I was during the show last night, and I
Yeah.
asked them which sexual predator they're gonna vote
Oh yeah,
for.
that's why they gave you the headlining spot was because it's during the presidential debate.
It's like JJ can do this.
Yeah,
And
like somebody called JJ.
I was like, it was over 100 and some people who did not care about that.
Yeah. I was at
There was
a-
people calling into the radio show, and they were like, "Yeah, we don't want to watch this." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, neither do we."
Nobody cared. This is the one election where I feel like this is gonna be the record setting of low votes.
They are the least liked candidates in history.
Wow.
Yeah.
And actually, I think they said a majority of Americans would prefer two different candidates
Yes.
on the ballot. So the
Anyone
majority
else?
of everyone would rather just have anybody
Anybody
else.
else.
Yeah.
But
Right.
these
Right
two.
in 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right in 20. I'm to the point where like, you know, maybe we can go. We can
I'm
go
gonna write in
year
Colin
by-
Kaepernick.
Yeah, we can go 4 years without a president. We don't need somebody in that seat.
Yeah.
Just have a vacant spot.
We
right.
can just put Chat GDP in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right in the dog from Air Bud.
Yeah. There's no rule against it.
That's true. I checked the rules of basketball. There's no rule that says a dog can't be president.
Yeah, as long as he is at least 35 in dog years.
As long as he's a golden retriever.
You know what? I was right then. Last night I was like, I could be a president. I'm like, nah, I think I got 2 more years. Just
No, you don't got to be 40. I think we looked it up.
Yeah,
You got
it's
to be
35.
35.
35.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 more years, people.
That's what I would like. Just somebody not in the retirement age.
Yeah.
Because, okay, so these guys are
80 something.
80 or about to be 80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the third party independent candidate is a 70-year-old man
Yeah. And he's the young one.
whose brain was so trash that a worm died eating it.
Yeah. A worm died devouring his brain.
Some of his medical records I guess got released, and he got a brain parasite.
And the worm died?
And then they scanned in there. Yeah, the worm died while eating his brain.
Why-
I don't know. I think somebody said, I don't know if it's true, but somebody says you can get that from eating sushi. Actually,
Oh my God.
I didn't
Can we
hear
have
that
a
yet.
president that was born post civil rights movement?
yeah,
Yeah.
somebody that grew up after that.
Yeah,
happened.
someone who doesn't remember slavery.
Yeah, like, you know what? Maybe somebody that grew up without knowing that it was different fountains. Like it just.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, someone who
That's
wasn't
weird.
there for Juneteenth.
well. Yeah, I feel like honestly, and we're sounding pretty apathetic right now, but usually when voters become apathetic, those are the times when the conservative wins.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
Democrats 100% are planning to lose this election.
I mean, it seems like it.
Like
what it
they're like,
seems like,
we need to lose because if we don't lose, we have to do things like
Yeah.
what they asked us to do. Like, it's,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think we can both appreciate that they passed the PAC Act.
I don't even know what that is.
The PAC Act is the one that takes care of veterans that were exposed to burn pits.
Oh yeah.
So
But
that's
but
one
look
that,
how long it took for them to do that.
No, that I think he did it in his first year of presidency.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That was
the
pretty quick.
only thing he said. I watched clips of the debate.
You know, honestly, they're better at doing things than bragging about doing things.
Yeah.
Good.
They really are, but
That-
I mean, it's not doing them any favors, though.
I mean, that was the one bragging point Biden did make, was that he's done more for veterans than any other president,
I mean, that's 100%
which is
true.
100% true. But then he started rambling about
Yeah.
immigrant victims and how it's
Yeah,
not a
he
big
started
deal.
rambling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
then-
it's like, oh, you undercut your point.
Then
yeah,
Trump,
he undercut himself. Yeah.
Didn't Trump talk about how the immigrants are taking all the black jobs? Because I saw Black Twitter blowing up last night, and it was like, "What is the black job?"
What
Like,
is a black
it was
job?
just like, and it was just a bunch of videos like, yeah, the dude who started the party at the cookout. And it's
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, golly. Like, what is
Damn,
a black job?
it's I think today is the day after the first debate, and I think America is depressed today.
yeah.
That's why I'm drinking, and it's 4:00 in the afternoon.
It's not even 5.
It's not even 5:00. It's not. I don't care where it's 5
Yeah,
o'clock.
I'm gonna take a nap. Take a depression nap.
I'm gonna
after
take a
this.
depression nap after this. Yeah,
It's not good. This is probably the worst.
it's not great.
During the show last night, I asked all the black people like, who y'all voting for, and I never felt so many black people being like, God, it's not a win.
There's no win for us this one.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's why I keep
That's the
noticing
Soy
that-
Boy Power Hour.
Yeah, sorry. Bye, guys.
I do want to say that my special I thought was supposed to be out already, but it's still pending.
Yeah.
And then I also read in the fine
Thanks,
print.
Biden.
Yeah, thanks, Biden.
1201.
No, I read in the fine print that I'm not even supposed to advertise it before it comes out. I'm only allowed to advertise it
That's
after
probably
it
holding
comes
you
out.
out. That's probably.
I hope they didn't. I mean, I think that if they found out that I was advertising it, they just would have canceled it.
Yeah.
So it's still pending. It's not canceled.
They're going to make them wait 2 more weeks.
Yeah, maybe just make me. Yeah. So who knows?
They're going to make you feel like a liar.
Yeah.
I do want to say that I appreciate everybody that has been watching my Instagram reels and my YouTube shorts, the stand-up ones and the ones from the podcast.
Nice.
So yeah, we've been getting like thousands and thousands of views on these reels. So I think we're getting new fans. I think we're picking up. It would be really helpful for us if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. So please smash that now.
Smash that like and
like button.
subscribe.
Smash that like and subscribe. Yeah.
You know what? Hey, we're doing better. You don't even have to hit the bell.
Do
You can
it.
uncheck the bell.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. Hit like. Hit like, subscribe. Leave a comment.
Oh, yeah, thumbs.
I think we're losing
Yeah.
viewers.
Put in the comments who you would F, marry, kill, me, John, or JJ.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna be killed. It's fine.
It's fine. We're killing Jared.
It's killing me.
They're not going to marry me, though. I don't look long term.
They're gonna marry me because I'm going out to fancy dinners
Yeah,
for
they'll
my
be like,
anniversary.
No, yeah. You're a loving husband. They're like, I guess I'd marry John.
Marry John. He goes out to gets Wagyu steak.
Yeah.
And Jay's just going to fuck you and leave you. So that's.
JJ fucks with his grip socks on, ladies.
I do
So
keep my socks on. I keep a pair in the car.
keep it there just in case you got
Just in
hardwood
case.
floors.
Yeah.
It's true.
Ready to tear some shit up.
Just in case.
And I sit in the cuck chair murdered.
Shut up.
Knife in my chest.
Murdered.
Murdered, just killed. JJ killed me so he could bang John's wife.
Wow.
All right. This is a perfect time for an ad read. I just wanted you guys to know that we are sponsored by the Carry Cart.
Oh,
That's a Carry Cart with 2 Ks.
only 2Ks.
Carrycart.com. If you go to carrycart.com right now and you use the code SP at checkout, you are going to get $20 off your first
20.
Carry Cart.
It's $20 less than you'd get it without it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a lot less.
That's a lot less. It's $20.
You know what you can buy for $20 nowadays?
Half of your meal.
Lunch. Yeah, maybe. Maybe lunch.
Oh, yeah. I could definitely get my lunch.
Yeah, could have got your lunch.
So check out carrycart.com. We're also sponsored by random-fandom.com. Random-fandom.com. Oh, should I show them random fandom? Nah, I don't want to show it.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I can.
I mean, you can show me. I'm wearing one of the shirts.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's from the random fandom.
Yeah, it's from the Random Fandom collection.
Well, not this shirt. This is a plain white.
That's a
tee.
plain white tee.
Yeah, this is if you look at Jared, this is one of the shirts from randomfandom.com, and this is administering freedom. It is not in any way affiliated with the game Helldivers.
No, this is from Underground Spelunkers.
This is its own thing, guys.
This is
its
from
own fucking thing.
underworldspelunker.com.
Yeah. Because
I miss you guys.
we don't want to violate copyrights.
Yeah, we're not, this isn't copywritten. This is
not
a
copyrighted.
separate.
This is a different
Non-profit
game where you
yeah.
put in codes using the
Yeah.
directional
Yeah.
pad. It's a different, totally new thing that we came up with.
Yeah.
Random-fandom.com.
Yep.
You got any dates coming up, JJ?
Yes.
Before you head out of the Tampa Bay area again. What are you here for the whole summer?
I'm here. Yeah, I'm basically here. For
That
till
was a
September.
mistake.
I know it
That
was.
was a fucking mistake.
VA baby, gotta love them.
Oh yeah, because you have all your yearly appointments in the
and
summertime.
Yeah, they want changes for the winter.
Because this is the worst fucking time to be
hot
here.
as shit. It's fucking hot.
So you're in New York City for the winter.
Yeah,
And now
completely
you're a
doing
reverse
this-
snowbird.
I'm doing the worst way of doing this.
And you're here for the summer.
Yeah, definitely rather flip flop it. Yeah, I'm in
fucking up.
Wesley Chapel, July 5th through the 7th,
Okay.
and then I am also
Side Splitters Wesley
Splitter
Chapel.
Wesley
So you can
Chapel.
get your
Yeah.
tickets for that at
Chapel's at the brook.
sidesplitterscomedy.com.
or follow me on social media. I haven't posted on my social media.
Oh yeah,
the-
yeah. You
on
got
the
the ticket
bio.
link in the social media. Get tickets for that.
As a matter of fact, the next 3 shows is all on my social media, so I don't know exactly what they are, but it definitely will be the ticket links. For
Yeah,
all
you can
those.
check out. If you look at the bottom of your screen
I'll
right
do
now,
better.
you can follow us on Instagram, and we really appreciate that. If you're listening at home, it's at I'm just _JJ, at J Walker Comedy for Jared, and at John JS Planet on Instagram for me. I appreciate all the new follows and likes.
I love new subscribers.
I love news drivers. Say what up though. Slide in my DMs. Hit me up.
Yeah, send. Oh, I just got a weird
Got a notification.
notification.
We got a new subscriber.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. They're already doing it.
Thought
We're already
somebody
doing
was
it,
paying
even though this
attention.
isn't live.
$20 so I can see JJ nipple.
That's how popular we're getting.
We can get into the news real quick. I only have one news story that I want to talk about, but I'll play the fucking.
Play the clip.
I'll
Play
play
the
the.
clip.
I'll play the thing anyway.
Intro this.
Live in the Something Planet studio in beautiful Montreal, Canada, from the team that brought you Are Racehorses Real and Girls Gone Golfing, this is Something Planet World News.
It's hard hitting news, JJ.
It's hard hitting. Have you ever seen Girls Gone Golfing?
Yeah.
It's abhorrent.
It's a bore, yeah. The public needs to be aware.
But is it prefer them not disc golfing?
No,
No,
we like it when they're disc golf.
Yeah, we like it when they disc golf.
Yeah.
A lot of the women disc golfers, I think, are better than the men. I think they're more technical, and I like to watch their videos better because I think they're better instructors.
And they're pretty.
Some of them are pretty.
Some of them are pretty.
Some of them, but we don't have to say that, Jared. Okay,
You don't have to.
You don't have to sexualize everybody.
I didn't say they were
You
sexy.
fucking
I
piece
just said
of
they were pretty.
shit.
That was a compliment.
You
Real
fucking
Muslim.
asshole.
No.
How dare you?
I stand by what I say.
How dare you, sir?
Women are pretty. I'll
No,
stand
women
by
are
it.
average like everybody else
Yeah.
in the world.
And I
Nope.
don't want to fuck them.
Equality. No. Just want to just breathe on their necks.
No,
It's a
the only
hard
news.
stance, but I'm taking the opposite.
The-
I respectfully disagree, sir.
The only news story that I wanted to talk about, and I think this is a 4th of July travesty. Have you guys heard about this?
Oh.
Joey Chestnut has been removed from
Oh,
the
yeah.
Nathan's Hot Dog 4th of
did hear that.
July hot dog eating contest this year
Yep.
because he signed with a sponsor that they don't agree with.
Oh, what's the sponsor?
Impossible Foods.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
it's fake sausage.
Now I'm on board. Nope. No, I agree
You're on
with them.
board with the band?
I'm on board.
I'm on
yeah.
board with the band too.
Board with the band. You can't-
Really? I
yeah.
think it's bullshit.
No,
He's
no.
the greatest competitor.
You
No,
can't
bro.
be backed by fake hot
Fake hot
dogs in a
dogs
real
under
hot
hot
dog
dog environment.
contest.
Yeah.
That's no.
Well, he wasn't going to eat the fake hot dogs during the contest.
Exactly.
He
It's
was
a
going to eat
conflict.
the real.
It's a conflict of interest.
content.
How do we know he's not going to throw the match now? And
He
be
gonna be like,
if these
"Oh, I
were
lost."
Impossible dogs,
Exactly.
I could have golfed down twice as
If
many.
these were impossible dogs, I wouldn't have shit my pants
Yeah.
at this table.
Nope, it's a setup. I agree.
It's a
I
setup.
agree.
My blood pressure's up higher because I have not been eating real hot dogs. Like, no. No, you're out, buddy.
You're out.
Fucking
Yeah.
out.
You're out.
No, I think it's a travesty.
What he should do is set up a table on the opposite side with nothing but the impossible.
Well, that's
dogs.
what they're doing.
Shut the fuck
That,
up.
well, they're doing a separate hot dog eating contest
See,
on
this
Labor
is-
Day.
This is what they knew was going to happen. That's why
So
they
it's going
banned
to
him.
be Joey Chestnut versus Kobayashi. He's coming out of retirement for one last matchup, and I don't know if they're eating Impossible dogs or not, but it's going to be live on Netflix.
If they're not, then I'm going to protest.
I don't want to see that on Netflix. I seen it on ESPN, and my mama,
ESPN,
my
the
mama
Ocho.
watch it, and she watches every year, and she like, she look at the disgustingness of water and hot dog.
Oh yeah, you got to dunk them in the
dunk it.
water.
Oh. It's just
Well, no, I think the technique is you got to
2 hot dogs, 2 buns.
you take the sausages out. So you pull out 2 sausages or 3 sausages, and you just jam those sausages. While you're jamming the sausages, yeah, this is good for the camera. While you're jamming
Yep,
these,
that's how you jam.
Good
That's how you
while,
jam.
while you're jamming these sausages, you're with your other hand, you're dunking the buns in water to sop them up, get them sloppy, so to
Nice,
speak.
yeah, sloppy steaks.
Sloppy buns, and then when you're done with those sausages, then you just pound those soggy buns, and then you do it all over again
It's giving me heartburn just
as
you
fast as
describing it.
possible.
Soggy bread is just my weakness. I can't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't like wet bread.
That was the original technique, was just hot dogs in the buns, just eating them normal. But I forget who. I think it was Kobayashi.
Yeah.
I think it was Kobayashi that invented the other technique.
He ruined the integrity.
It ruined the integrity of the
he's
sport.
Yeah,
Well,
he's the Floyd Mayweather of hot dog
Japanese-
eating contests.
Look, and that was the first time an American lost to a Asian. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna say Asian.
Yeah.
Asian guy in an American event. The second time it happened was actually recently. A bunch of under the age of 20 American football players
Yep.
lost
Oh,
to
I
a
did
bunch
hear
of
about this.
under 20-year-old
So
Japanese football players.
high school age kids.
Yeah, high school age lost to football,
they
and
have-
they don't know what to do right now.
Well, it's because they have discipline.
And they lost bad too.
They lost bad. They lost about 21 points. They on eight. If you were
What
playing
was this
Madden,
competition?
It was I don't know what the competition.
It was like some sort of international competition
yeah, they
between
trying to
youth
get
competition.
trying to get American football out there in the world. And
Yeah,
they,
well, I know they want to make it an Olympic sport, but certain amount of countries have to have a team
Yeah.
before they can actually make
Well,
it a sport.
Japan clearly just got their team.
Yeah, I guess they're doing it.
And
Oh,
now
that'll be
those-
the actual end of America. If they put
Yeah.
American football in Olympic sport and
we
we're not
lose?
number
Number
one,
one, yeah.
that's the end. We're done.
Well, the fact of the matter is, though, if you put American football in the Olympics, like there is not going to be another group of American football players from somewhere else in the world that will beat the native-born Americans from the NFL. That'll never happen.
No,
you say that.
you say that, but I mean,
But have you seen how big these people are?
No,
Have you like the American? Like, have you ever seen an NFL player?
Yeah.
Like in
they're fucking
real
big.
life,
Yeah, but they won't
they're like
pass the drug tests.
crazy
they're huge.
big. Yeah, they'll pass the drug test. They're not allowed to do drugs in the NFL.
They're not allowed to do drugs in the NFL.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's a real statement.
yeah, they're not allowed. I mean, they might,
They
but
might
they know
be
how
doing
to.
it,
They
yeah.
know how to fucking fake the funk
That's
on the
true.
drug test.
Okay, yeah.
Any sport is no. I think no test, no type of drugs. Every
Yeah.
sport, baseball,
That's true.
definitely.
Baseball. Well, they were getting away with it for a while.
Yeah, because they were American sport, and it
Yeah.
was like we really need these homers, and now we got to tone it back down. It's
We went a little crazy. We went overboard.
yeah, we went a little crazy with the steroids.
Turns out the only thing you had to do to get more home runs was just put a pitch clock on there.
Yeah,
Just make the pitchers fuck up more often.
Yep.
that was it.
It's like,
It's just way more high pressure for the
We-
pitchers
we
now.
fucked up Barry Bonds' whole career just for you to.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm sad that Joey Chestnut will not be competing
I'm
in the
not.
hot dog eating contest.
They
But
we knew.
I gotta be honest, I never watch it anyway.
That's true. We
I
need
watched it.
new. I agree with JJ. We need new
We
blood.
need new blood in this game.
Yeah,
and
this
then
guy-
another thing is people don't do on the hot dog thing is before that event they do a gallon lemonade.
A gallon of lemonade
Yeah,
challenge,
this is black dude who do that, and this motherfucker.
and he doesn't
great.
just fucking
Dude,
die of diabetes.
I don't know how the fuck he's big though. He's definitely gonna lose a foot.
Like,
Yeah, no,
How
he's,
do you know he
he's
hasn't already?
sacrificing a foot for his career,
For
his fans.
passion.
Yeah.
I seen that one and I seen the wings one. I seen this little Asian girl win all the wings.
I've seen the wings one, and it is disgusting. It
Oh,
is. Ugh.
All of them deep
No
throating the wings.
food challenge look pretty.
It doesn't.
No.
You think it would. You think like, oh, this is gonna be amazing. Then you watch, you're like, oh, this is gross.
I was back home in Georgia, and they had in one of the counties near Georgia. The news was talking about they had the watermelon festival, and they showed all the white kids running around with watermelon, but they had all the black kids face down in it. And I was like, that's fucked up. You can't watermelon contest. I was like, come on, throw me one little white kid in there.
Yeah, What? Not one white kid was in the contest.
Just all these little black kids just face down in watermelon,
I would
face
have been in
weight.
that contest.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
God.
I used to do I forget what event it was. Some sort of
I ain't running.
picnic or something like that. There used to be watermelon seed spitting
Yeah,
contest.
there was the white kids were doing that. They were spitting the seeds.
See how far you could spit the seed.
That's some local yokel
That is
contest
some-
stuff right there.
That's some Pinellas County
Spitting
fucking.
watermelons. Who spits seed
you know
the
how-
farthest?
That's a good competition though. Back in the day.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
got
you're
the
not-
most
frog
forceful.
racing. It's like that's some Mark Twain Huckleberry Finn
So
bullshit.
you never raced
I used to
a
do
frog?
watermelon
No.
spitting contest and the Pinewood Derby.
We had the redneck games in Georgia for a while.
What does that consist of?
It was exactly what it sounded
Yeah,
like.
spitting watermelon seeds,
No.
toad rice.
Spitting tobacco?
Yeah.
It was like you spit a dip. How far you can spit a dip?
How long? it
Fucking
take
hit
you-
a can off a
Yeah.
fence.
I got there, but I got you there. They were who can take the transmission out faster. It was a lot.
Really? To take that? How fast could somebody take a
I
transmission?
don't know. We wasn't allowed to go.
Who got the
You
better?
weren't allowed to go to the redneck games. Like
No, that
you
was on
guys
the-
aren't allowed
it was-
over there.
It was on the other side of Dublin.
Who didn't allow you?
Hey, the same people who wouldn't allow us in the pool.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like something
That's
your
what-
mom said, like, "Hey, don't go the fuck over there."
It was one of them things. It was like, hey,
It was a mutual agreement.
It's like
like, we just
September.
know.
Like, we're just not gonna go over there this time.
Yeah, I think it was a mutual sentiment.
Yeah.
It was,
Oh,
it was,
jeez.
yeah, the black people were like, we ain't going over there. And the white people were like, don't come over
Don't
here.
come over here. Neutral. We leave
Yeah,
the
I'm
city
sure.
to y'all.
I'm sure the redneck games turned into something much different at night.
Well, it ended. It ended.
Yeah.
They don't do it no more.
Okay.
But as soon as they stopped it, then that's when Dublin started being proud of their black heritage.
Oh,
So it was like, yeah, Martin Luther King had his first speech here. It was like, oh.
He presented the redneck games once.
He's the reason why the redneck games came
Yeah,
in.
he had a dream, and it was who could win the redneck
Who could
games?
take out a transmission?
Who could have the best taste in barbecue off of this carburetor?
Oh
my
God,
goodness, that's great.
that is. I think that was on some redneck food challenge. Was that they
Yeah.
had to make a
grill?
meal?
Yeah,
They had to make a meal off of the engine block.
Yeah, who can
Yeah.
smoke this meat from my engine block the
Yeah.
best?
I do not want to eat.
Yeah, I don't want to eat fucking motor greased chicken.
Yeah.
Good, man, why is chicken so black?
Like it's hot enough, sure, but I don't want
What's
it.
that unique flavor? Pennzoil 40.
It's 40 weight oil.
Yeah.
5W20.
Yeah.
Oh, that's stupid.
All right, let's move on to some massive media.
Is that gold? Pennzoil gold? Is that gold?
That's high mileage, huh?
Yeah. Is that Carolina gold? It's Pennzoil gold. Gold brand.
It's Something Planet, Massive Media, tonight.
Got a song for all the segments.
We put effort into this.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like a lot. I love the music transition.
Yeah, I gotta have the. I always want the transitions.
Yeah.
I grew up listening to like talk radio and stuff like that, so it's like, yeah, I want some music
You
transmissions.
should.
But we don't have the rights to any music, so the hard
Yeah.
part is that we gotta make our own
Yeah.
music from scratch.
Yeah. And we did.
That's fine.
And we did, yeah. Well, maybe this wasn't from scratch. Maybe this was like, I think I own the rights to a certain amount of
Yeah, I
music
mean,
through
it's
like a
some-
service that I have or something.
Some what was it? Carrier Common,
Yeah.
Copyright Common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, I think I have access to copyrighted music, and some of that probably is copyrighted that I just like changed,
Yeah.
But I'm allowed to play it.
You're allowed. Yeah, we're allowed to change it.
Yeah. Speaking of massive media, big Something Planet announcement. We're starting another podcast. We're gonna be doing Something Planet sessions because so Something Planet's roots. We're actually interviewing
The local music scene.
local musicians. Before the comedy scene was very big around here, before I even did stand-up comedy, we would interview local musicians and actually record their music in the studio
Which is how we finagled so much free music.
Yeah, that's one
that
reason.
makes sense.
So and then we would promote the local bands and stuff. And now that we're on video on YouTube and we're on a bunch of different platforms that have like copyright restrictions or whatever, basically the only way that we can continue to do that is to record their original only music. So we're going to be recording local and independent artists, their original music, and then we're actually going to be posting that on our YouTube channel and on Spotify and all major streaming platforms. And we're setting up a royalty share with the artists.
Nice.
So that way we can make some of these local musicians a couple bucks. Maybe get a new version of one of their songs, or if they haven't gone to the studio yet, now they got some stuff to put on their Spotify.
Time, yeah.
Nice.
And if you don't subscribe and listen to that, you hate music.
Yeah,
You
don't
hate local guys.
Yeah,
You
don't
hate,
hate
you
America.
hate artists. You don't support the artists.
Don't support art.
Don't support their art.
So Something Planet Sessions is what it's going to be called. Is going to be starting this summer, next month most likely.
Do we know who the first will be yet?
We don't know which the first one we're going to release is, but we are going to be recording Stick and Diddy.
Nice. Classic.
We're going to be recording Them Dunes, which is Brad's one of his new bands.
Okay, yep.
And then we're also going to be recording Jessica Rose Powell,
Okay.
who's a local favorite in downtown Dunedin. She's like a singer-songwriter, she plays a bunch of covers, but she has a bunch of original music too.
All right, nice.
She's
I
really
have-
good. She
I
was
haven't,
actually the judge on that Stand Up and Sing show.
Okay, yeah, I haven't officially met her yet. So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
looking
Oh,
forward
yeah,
to
you
that.
weren't there that night. You had like a different gig or something.
Yeah, I had a worse gig that I was on.
Yeah, it was a terrible gig, and
Yeah.
you didn't have any fun, and then you also didn't get to come out and do comedy and sing.
Yeah.
I want to sing.
I know. We should do it again. We should do stand up and sing again.
Yeah.
You know when I leave?
I do know when you leave. I should get that done before Labor Day so we could do because we weren't podcasting at the time, but we did stand up and sing. So it was a comedy / karaoke contest. So each comic did 5 minutes?
Yeah, it was like 5 minutes of comedy.
5
and
minutes
then
of comedy,
5
and
minutes
then
of singing.
one song of their choosing, and then the judges judged them, and then there was a cash prize.
Yep.
So
I want to do Tina Turner.
you want to do a Tina Turner song? Everybody really showed out for it, so it was really fun. So I think we should try to do it again. If you're listening right now and you know of a good venue for that, hit me up.
Hit us up. Let us know.
Get in the DMs.
Slide in them.
Post
So-
those comments.
Massive Media, we were talking to JJ about Helldivers
Yes.
earlier,
Yes.
which is not what's on Jared's
It's not what's on
shirt.
my shirt. That's a different game.
Different thing,
It's
but
Conjurer.
So I'm really liking the Helldivers. I'm liking because we talked about it on a previous episode, but now there's been like a bunch of updates.
Yeah.
I like that they're really working their asses off to improve the game consistently.
Because people put out these half-ass games, but you just pay full-ass prices.
Yeah, well, and then they didn't even charge full price. They were just like, you know what, this game we're still working on it, and it's a multiplayer game, so we're only going to charge $40 for it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't expect it to be as popular as it got. The first Helldivers came out, and it was okay.
It was like a top-down.
But they had a small, dedicated community. So when they made the second one, they were like, "Oh, it's just going to be the same small community. So we're gonna lower the prices. We're gonna work on it slowly." And then they accidentally put their whole ass into this game and made it too good. And then everybody joined in.
Well, and then millennials that were nostalgic for Starship Troopers were like, "Fuck yeah!"
That's what I'm saying. When I saw the video, I was like, "Nigga, is that a bug?"
Yeah, they get so it's really fun. I really I definitely tip my hat to this game studio for busting their ass for
Arrowhead
it.
is the name of
Arrowhead
it.
Studio.
Nice.
It's really good. $40, it's worth every penny because I've already played it so much for that $40. It's I definitely got my
Yeah,
money's worth
It's
already.
good.
That's why, that's why I quit playing. I haven't bought a game maybe in like 3-4 years because I was just like everything just the same. So it's good to know.
Yeah, I got sick of Call of Duty
Yeah.
and shit like that.
Yeah, this one is good. Is they do have a small cash store, but it's only for in-game currency that you can spend on other stuff, which you don't have to. You can unlock everything just by playing the game.
That's what they should do, but they making it where it's like you have to have money to be.
Yeah, well, that's how Overwatch
efficient.
was before it got bought by Activision, and
Yeah.
now you have to pay for things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, well, no, you just have to pay for the season. and then you can earn things. You have to pay to start earning things.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. No, this game is good, and the developers interact with the game players. So like, there was a section of the game where like they give you missions where like, okay, everybody has to go to these
They call
planets.
it like a major order.
Yeah, and liberate these planets from the bugs or the robots or whatever. But there was a certain section of the game that was like, they went to this one planet full of robots and were trying to liberate it for months. Just because a lot of people went there, and it was like on a jungle world, so people were calling it this game's Vietnam. And there was a small group of people.
Yeah, and it was a pretty hard map.
And it was a hard map, yeah. And people were going there because they were just like, they spent all their time trying to liberate this planet. And when they finally did, the game developers were like, made an in-game announcement and gave everybody a free cape to commemorate that those people doing that. And they made an in-game holiday called Creek Liberation Day.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Oh, nice.
So the whole thing is like a
I would've released bugs
it's
on
like a
their ass,
satirization of like American patriotism.
Real.
Yeah,
So
super
the
patriotism.
So the country is called Super Earth.
Yeah, it's the whole planet. It's just called
It's
Super
a whole
Earth.
planet. It's called Super Earth, and we have to destroy these
The enemies of freedom.
because they're enemies of freedom. But then when you look into the actual in-game lore, you realize that the bugs are made out of like oil. They're made out of fuel.
Yeah, they call it Element 710, which is oil backwards.
Which is oil backwards. Element 710. They're made of this, which is
Yeah.
fuel for like spaceships and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's a satirization of U.S. imperial politics.
You have a lot of communists playing this game.
Yeah, and then recently they did a major order where it's like, there's 2 planets, you can only liberate one. Pick which. If you liberate this one, you'll get new anti-tank mines that you can use in the game, and if you liberate the other one, you help save a hospital full of sick children, but for no reward. And the whole community was like, "Fuck the mines, we're gonna save those kids." And they liberated that planet. So the developers donated to the Save the Children Fund.
Oh.
It was like $4,310 and like $11, which I think like backwards it spelled hell for hell divers.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of in-game lore. I think you'll like it if you end up going with the PlayStation 5. I think you're gonna.
Maybe. I do sound
think
like
you'll
a
be
good
into
game to
it.
pick up.
Right now, you can play up to 4 players. I think they're gonna add 5 and then later 6.
God, that's a lot of talking.
Yeah, so
It's a lot of communication. Do you guys have a party you guys play with?
yeah, we play with just
I only play with people I know.
just with people I know. I'll usually play on my own if nobody is around to play because you
Yeah.
can solo the missions.
You can on the lower levels you can solo it. It gets
Yeah.
really hard on the higher levels.
Yeah,
though.
I'm about to say. Just
Yeah.
keep doing level 1.
Well,
or
I love
level
the game because it's challenging. But
Yeah.
anyway, we don't even have to rate that because everybody knows it's
Yeah,
good.
10 out of 10.
7.
I do. Before we get out of here, I got to talk about a new book that I just finished. Jason Pargin from Jason Pargin. Pargin?
Pargon?
Now I'm realizing that I
Paget?
may not be pronouncing this correctly.
Jason Paget.
But anyway,
Jason P.
I'm just going to show the book right here. I've never done this before, but this is called "I'm Starting to Worry About This Black Box of Doom," and this is he was kind enough to send us an advanced reader's copy, so that we could review the book.
Nice.
And it was really excellent. So Jason is actually the author of John Dies at the End series, which they did make a movie with Paul Giamatti.
Mm-hmm. Good movie.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I think the book was better, obviously. Usually it is. But he also wrote the Zoe Ash series, which is kind of like a futuristic sci-fi megacity that they
Okay.
live in. And it's kind of like almost like a cyberpunk, but more satirical, I guess. And so this one's set in modern times, and it's about a Uber driver that gets called to, or a Lyft driver that gets called to a gas station to pick up a ride. And when he gets there, there's a girl with a shaved head and green sunglasses on with a hat that says, "Welcome to the shit show." And she's sitting on this giant black musician's case. You know, like those
Yeah.
gear cases
Yeah,
that they
you
have
gotta
on
move 'em.
tours.
Yeah.
And she's sitting on that, and then so basically she tells him that she'll give him $100,000 if he drives her to Washington D.C. right now. And he can't open the box, and he can't ask what's inside the box, but she tells him that it's nothing illegal. And so that's the premise of the novel, and then it's a cross country. It's a wild adventure.
That
cross
sounds like
country.
a great movie too.
I have a feeling that this one might be picked up for a movie.
It may
honestly.
be a movie. That sounds like a great concept.
I was telling John that sounds like the plot to Eastbound and Down.
Yeah, but I think honestly, this is so really that's on the outside. That's what this book is about. But what this book is really about is kind of how our society now functions around online culture and the anxieties and problems that causes.
Okay.
So that's really what the root of the book is, and it's really good. Yeah, I think it has a good chance of being picked up as a movie.
How long did it take you to read that book?
A couple weeks, but I'm reading other things too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Damn,
I didn't.
you read so many different
I read
things.
like 4 things at once.
I have to commit because I know if it's gonna take me 4 months to read this one page.
Oh, really? I don't know. I think the more you do it, the quicker you get with it. You know.
That's true. But you got dyslexia.
Yeah, they float a lot.
Yeah.
Them fucking
I got
letters be
dyslexia
moving.
as well. It took me a long time.
So how do you stay focused? Oh, that's
It's
a
just
whole
hard.
different-
I don't know. It's just something I think I just trained my brain to do is to say, and I still lose focus like constantly, but not like enough that it like stops me or it makes me want to give up.
I lose
basically.
focus so much. I get tired of reading the same page over and over.
Yeah, I'll read the
And
same
I'm
page.
like, I don't know what the fuck I just read.
Yeah, I'll read.
I'm
read
the
it.
opposite of JJ. Is that I'll focus too hard. That's why I stop reading.
You got too
actual
big of a
book.
brain. Look at how big his head is, folks.
Yeah,
Look at how big that is.
I'll
There's
just be.
so much brains in there.
I'll just read for 8 hours straight and not stop.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I don't like to read regular books anymore because like, I don't have the time to. Because I know if once I start reading, I'm gonna read for at least 3 hours. So I switch to audiobooks, so I don't have to focus as much.
Yeah, well, you might just be more of a audio learner as well.
That's true. I like audio.
Like your brain might just prefer the lecture.
I like someone to tell me a story.
Yeah.
Me too. That's why I used to. Every book in elementary school that I ever passed the test on was because somebody read it out loud.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah.
Okay. Yes. I mean, everybody learns differently, so there's no shame in listening to books as opposed to reading them or reading the paper one versus reading on a screen or whatever. Because everybody functions differently.
Yeah.
I will say, the last podcast that we talked about books,
Book talk.
I was saying that this is the first paper copy book that I've read in like 14 years.
Yeah.
Because I mostly read on the Kindle app.
Yeah.
And I think Lauren was right. I think I was able to focus on the paper book a lot easier. Yeah.
Oh, so that's your first physical book in a while.
Yeah, physical one. Yeah, usually I just have a library on my phone, and then I could just read whatever I want, whenever I want, wherever I am. So this one, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass to have the book with you, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give it 9 out of 10.
Okay, Sal.
Nice. Yeah, it's good. It's you told me a little bit about it off the podcast.
Yeah, I don't
It
want to give
sounds-
away the surprises because
Yeah.
there's a bunch of really good surprises. There's good internet references. Like if you're into like meme culture and stuff like that, there's references in there that you'll get.
It sounds like a really good book. I'm gonna add it to my list. So when it comes out, hopefully on audiobook soon, I'm gonna add it to my list.
I believe it comes out. It says this comes out. So actually, I'm encouraged to tell you to pre-order this, but it comes out on September 24th
Okay.
of this year. It comes out on September 24th.
I'll pre-order it on audible.com.
Yeah, you should pre-order it because that actually helps authors a lot. That helps them get on the bestseller list.
I pre-order any book from any author I like.
Okay,
if
yeah,
I
'cause
see a
that
pre-order
really,
for it, I go, I
really-
know I'm going to read it. I'll pre-order it now.
Yeah,
The
that
last
really,
author.
really helps the author to do that because then it will actually get their printed books count up, and then so that'll show them more on bookstore shelves and airports and stuff like that.
Good, yeah.
But it'll also just show a publisher of like, let's keep this guy going.
I pre-ordered a show for one that like I want this. I definitely want this, and also I do want it, so I'm gonna get it no matter what. So I might as well get it.
Might
now.
as well get it now and support
Yeah.
support your authors because most of them are not famous guys.
No,
Okay.
I can't name 2 authors.
Yeah,
Outside
they're
of
not
Zeus.
they're not famous, but they are busting their ass and creating really really good stories for us. So definitely check out. I'm starting to worry about this Black Box of Doom by Jason Pargan, and that is available for pre-order now, out on September 24th. We are done with the podcast.
Yay!
Thank you all so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. I got July 6th, I'm with Matt Fernandez at Jack Polino's Pizza. And July 10th, I am with Jander at, just check my calendar. It's a place down in Punta Gorda.
Oh yeah.
We're going to have fun.
That looks like a good show.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like, follow us on Facebook. We love you. Good night.
Bye, guys.